All right. Let's see what's popping. Let's see who's gonna come up real quick. I'm only gonna be here just for a little bit though. All right. I see people coming in here already. What's good? Just do me a favor. Just share real quick. I ain't putting nothing in my tags or anything. Please, somebody, just share that I'm on real quick. Matter of fact, hold on. Since I'm on Instagram, let me share that I'm on real quick. Hold on, real quick. Hold on 1 second. I should have did it before I got on, but I'm sorry. I'm rushing. Just got to work a little while ago. Hold on. Hold up. Please hold on. Hold on. Sorry. Hold on. Link in bio. All right. Hold on. Boom. You share it. Okay, it's shared. All right. All right. Peace, everybody in the building, man. Now listen, man. Matter of fact, let me go to this dude page right now because I already have a video. I gotta give so much props to what's the person named Hip Hop Historian. Shout out to True Savior. I suppose I went live, I think last Thursday or 2 Thursdays ago with True Savior. What I'm going to do is this Thursday when I'm off, or Friday, but I'm looking at Thursday when I'm off. I'm gonna try to find Hip Hop Historian. Shout out to Hip Hop Historian because he definitely went in depth. Even True Savior as well. You know what I'm saying? But hold on, hip hop. Hold on, I just want to make sure the hip hop co-creator. Hold on, because I don't hip hop. Hold on, I'm sorry, everybody. Here it is. Him right here. I gotta show this page, man. Thank you for those who still here. The reason I want to get on camera right now, but I'm too relaxed. I would get on camera, but definitely, y'all, I need y'all to go follow Hip Hop Historian on YouTube. But let me go here first, real quick, man. Real quick. This guy. No hate, no shade. I'm going to say this again. No hate, no shade. Everybody who may go look at this person's page. No hate, no shade. But when you look at this person's page, to them, I seem like a troll. And they look at how many followers I have on Instagram, and the person here would be like, he said, you a troll, you trying to get some views and try to get some followers. You only got a little bit of followers, this, that, and third. I wanted to say, man, I got over 168 on YouTube, but I kept that to myself. Let you think what you want to think, but and I challenged him to a debate. I challenged him to a dialogue. He never, ever responded, but he responds to everything else. My whole point about this, Fat Joe Pete Rock follows this page. I'm saying it again. I know you're not slow. Fat Joe and Pete Rock follows this page right here. Now, this would mean I didn't listen to this, but he always have this. We are the culture. Like literally, look, we are the culture. PR, 100% Puerto Ricans, the co-creators of hip hop, the ones who added the song, the ones who took it international. Listen, can I say something? Y'all already know when the Rocksteady crew, when they picked up breakdancing, it was already b-boying, but they call it b-boying, and they call it Rocksteady crew. Even the Rocksteady crew, because you know that was a term that Black Americans made, and they took that moniker or that saying or that the name of the group Rocksteady. Rocksteady has nothing to do with nothing Latin. Shout out to all my Spanish people. But at the end of the day, these niggas literally don't give us credit at all and nothing that they do. And he says we are the culture. When they picked up b-boying, which was like the early mid 80s or whatever, they was dancing in the fucking train stations and the subways for change, just for change. Every B and Rakim, we could go to KRS-One, we could go to Slick Rick, we could go to Run DMC, and all of them came out in the mid to the late 80s. Did you see any b-boying in their videos? No, you have not. Hold on. I don't know what's going on. I'm hearing this. I think it's this camera. I'm sorry. Hold on. I don't know why it's going on. My point is, you did not see no b-boying. How you took it international? Y'all niggas was dead and gone. Once rap really hit, did you see b-boying and Cool in the Game? The rappers are like the hip, the hop, the hippie, the hippie, hippie, hip, hip, hop. You don't stop. The rock did the bang, 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 the bang, bang, the bang, the biggie, the boogie, the beat. I just added on, but it shows no people that rapped had any b-boying in their videos. Y'all was dead and stinking. Y'all was dead and stinking. I mean, rigor mortis, stiff, cold, decomposing. You understand what I'm saying? Anyway, I'm not gonna talk because I don't know who is. Somebody text me right now. Who is that? Any mother. Now, let's go ahead. This is the first MC, Coke Rock. They take sound bites to validate their participants. That is the keyword, participating, their participants in Black American culture. Wait till I show you the videos I want to show you. I'm just showing you this person. These people are literally trying to write out Black people. They're not even giving us credit. They calling us, they saying that they are the co-creators without giving Black Americans credit on anything. Like, there's no credit to Black people. Excuse me, Black Americans. I'm just gonna click on something. Check it out. Hopefully,
but I like the little line. And really, where I got a lot to back from quietly was the Last Poets.
Last Poets.
You know the one they wrote.
Listen to the Last Poets. They was rhyming. We could go back to the Jubilaries and Picnic and all that shit. This, that, and third.
Evil.
Okay.
My pretty. I used to play that over MFSP to show you the DJ side of me.
Hibaro, my pretty nigga. Sweating bullets of blood and bedbugs, swaying slowly to a softly strummed 5-string guitar.
I used to play that over MFSP to show you the DJ side of me. Everybody used to play Martin Luther. I have a dream.
Right.
I used to play Hivalo, my pretty, over that.
That's the Last Poets.
How times have changed men. How men have changed time. Unnatural screams to win. Unnatural. Hibaro. My pretty nigga, man.
And I came with this, but I molded it, and I guess the trend of talking,
Sick
but I like
lines,
the
though.
little line.
The little
And really
rhymes
where
and-
I got a lot to back from quietly with the last poets.
Last.
I think it was only one Latin person in the damn Last Poets. One. These niggas did not contribute. They were literally just spectators inside of the culture. And this is what he tried to do. Look at, all right, Kevin Gates is half Puerto Rican. There's a video where he shows, let me see, he shows all of the Latin people, hopefully. Shout out to Chino XL, dope lyricist. Dope. And let me give him a moment of silence, too. Chino XL is a dope-ass double timing, triple timing, intricate lyricist. I'm going to give him his respect because Chino XL was dope. Let me give him a moment of silence while I look up what Slick said as well, because it just came to my mind just now. But let me give Chino XL his moment of silence, which is respectfully due. And I hope y'all give him his respect as well. Let's give a moment of silence for him. Rest in peace, Chino XL. Now I'm on another page. Just give me a second, please. Give me a second. I gotta scroll down a little bit further because I forgot about this. Somebody sent me this on what Slick Rick said when he first came to America. I swear to God, just please bear with me, y'all. I gotta scroll down a little bit far on my YouTube history. Give me a second, please. All right, please be patient, everybody. Please be patient with me. All right, come on. It should not be that far. Please bear with me, or I will go to my Facebook and find it. Oh man, I'm sorry, everybody. Since y'all here, let's. Oh shit! Fuck it. We're gonna go to a person. I'm supposed to go live with what's the name? This see look. I hit him up. Call me on IG because I hit him up. This is the dude that the page that we was just on, the hip hop co-creators. I hit him up in the DM because he was talking on that shit. I'm like, yo, hit me up. You know what I mean? Check your DM so we can go live with each other. This dude sent me a hold on. I'm sorry. Hold on. I'm going to find. I don't know if he deleted it. Is this it? No. He sent me something what Slick Rick said. Hold on, man. And I never really do this, like putting people, like showing people names and all that shit. I don't do that. But right now, I just don't care right now. Let me see if it's a general. Oh my God. Hold on, man. I know I might be all over the place. It's all good, but listen, just be patient with me. Is this Slick Rick? Yo, what the fuck? Did he delete his own fucking page? Hold on. Is this it? Yeah, right here. Here it is. Right here. Listen to this. Right here. Check it out. Hold on. I'm gonna have to go to another screen. Hold on. It's a short. It's short videos. Hold on. Thank y'all for being patient. You know, we all got ADHD and all this crazy shit. All right. Just can y'all do me a favor and fucking share? All right. Thank you. I appreciate you. But just listen to this, man. Listen to this. This is a dude who didn't have no flavor. Didn't have no. Let me close my door. He had no flavor, no style. I'm talking about the nigga you see on the screen, Slick Rick. One of the greatest storytellers of all times. We gotta give him his credit. Yes, he is Jamaican, born in Britain, or was moved to London, then stand the third, talking like them, eating crumpets and all that shit, and all that shit. Croutons and nothing. I like croutons. I ain't eaten in a long time, but you know the food that they eat out there in London, the whole attitude, the whole culture embedded in his spirit and his way of living. Corny, just to sum it up, corny way. You know what I mean? Check it.
Give me a little bit of a glimpse of what it was like coming from London
to America.
Yeah, and then becoming this, you know, you.
Well, the African American culture was so strong, it's overwhelming. You know what I mean? Because I was.
I swear to God, I swear, I know I'm an asshole. I could be irritant. He did not say no Puerto Ricans, no Ricans. He said African Americans. You know that's the term. Just Black Americans. If you want to say FBA, one and the same.
In England, we was listening to like Chubby Checker,
yep,
little white stuff. You know what I mean? The Beatles, no this. You know, the same thing, Harvest.
Yeah.
And then when we came to America, was exposed to this world, not only on music but TV too, like Shaft and Across 110th Street. It was very soulful, so I was exposed to a swag that I hadn't developed yet. So I tried to incorporate all of it as much as you do. I was like from nerds, and they was like cool cats, and they was very blunt with the kids. They're very blunt with their conversation. They would talk blunt. It would be like, I was like, how are you doing today? This shut, bitch. I'm like, whoa.
How you doing? Shut up. Yeah, shut up. Get the fuck out of here with that corny ass talking. That's the great poop on ass nigga. No. And you still see that out of all of these years, he still kept his I don't want to say his native tongue, but what he's used to, that London accent. How you doing? Get the fuck up out of here. What's her name? What's that girl name? She's from London. What's this lady name again? This artist. Because I want to find that whole video. I forgot her name. Somebody please tell me her name in the chat.
I was like, how was it? Like, give me a little bit of a glimpse of what it was like coming from London
to America.
Yeah, and then becoming this, you.
Well, the African American culture was so strong, it's overwhelming. You know what I mean? Because I was in England, we was listening to like Chubby Checker.
Yep.
Little white stuff, you know what I mean? The Beatles, no this,
the
same thing, Harvest.
Yeah.
And then when we came to America, was exposed to this world, not only on music but TV too, like Shaft and Across 110th Street. It was very soulful, so I was exposed to a swag that I hadn't developed yet. So I tried to incorporate all of it as much as you do. I was like from nerds, and they was like cool cats, and they was very blunt with the kids. They're very blunt with their conversation. They would talk blunt. It would be like, I was like, how are you doing today? This shut, bitch. I'm like, whoa. I was like,
how was it? Like, give me a little bit of a glimpse of what it was like coming from London
to America.
Yeah, and then becoming this.
Hold on, because I was trying to look up that full interview. I know I'm bouncing all over the goddamn place. Let's go back. Let's go back to his page before I play what I really want to show y'all. But let's go back, right? Let's go back to them real quick. This dude, he is trying to use sound bites to validate themselves. And again, we are the culture. That's what he says in all of his hashtags. We are the culture, not that. You know what I mean? We are the, we borrowed the culture. Nigga, I'm just gonna play a little bit. I gotta stop talking. You try to use what Tariq Nasheed said, far as having to sit down with them. They hate Tariq Nasheed so much because he's being divisive. And I ain't even gonna hold you. I spoke to Charlie Rock, man. The one I interviewed, I spoke to Charlie Rock literally 3 days ago. Literally, like 3 to 4 days ago. He's saying that the FBA term is divisive. You understand what I'm saying? But I broke it down to him, man. I can read the whole text, but I'm going to wait till Thursday because I'm telling you, this is nothing what I'm going to show you. This is nothing, because I'm gonna have True Savior, and I'm gonna find hip hop historian, not this dude. He's black and he destroys everything. I swear to God, I'm about to play it, but I just want to give y'all. I want to lay the foundation real quick. Let's go ahead. Niggas don't got no flavor like Black Americans. We really have to gatekeep our culture.
Feel good that I could play all these different styles, because most of the other DJs couldn't do what I was doing, because their audience might not say, you know, if you wanted to play strictly rock, they might not go for it. But it was amazing with my audience. If I wanted to play the Rolling Stones Honky Tonk Woman, the breakbeat, and then I wanted to play the whole song, they would still get the groove of it. Mm-hmm. If I wanted to play something from, you know, some people say, I don't like South, I don't like that. Well, you just dance your ass off to.
Matter of fact, I don't even want to listen to that Boy Rapist. You know what I mean? All right, this is I'm gonna keep it a bean. This dude right here in Brooklyn, they had a crew called the Low Lives, right? He was like one of the founders that really got it popping, but it was black people that really ran up in them stores, like boosters really. Even my cousin Scooby was a part of that team. He from Brownsville, lived in Brownsville. You know what I mean? Respected dude, keep it a bean. However, it was black culture. That's number one. None of these niggas, no shade to Mav Hoffa. He's Bahamian. He moved to Brooklyn when he was like 6-7 years old. You captured our flavor. You understand what I'm saying? Crazy Legs, I don't even respect this nigga no more. But the Low Lives was a crew that ran up in stores. See, I told you, look, Fat Joe right here. Ran up in stores, they took a lot of polo. Like, this nigga really had the low. Polo, the low. They was real low lives. They was like a fucking gang. You know what I mean? I even rolled with them at one time. I never seen him before, but my cousin Scooby and a few niggas, you know what I mean? Fuck with him or whatever. No. But anyway, let's go to real quick. Where is it?
It's your boy Valentine, Val the Voice 2.0, Viral Val, one half of the Broadcast Bullies. Today we had a great show. The legendary True Master, the producer extraordinaire, called into the show. Just want to give us a real big shout out to my man Joe Conzo, the legend.
The same dude that literally had the Microphone Check DVD premiere to like the second launch of the movie theaters. You know what I'm saying? He sabotaged Tariq Nasheed's shit. You know what I'm saying? This dude, he was the one that captured a lot of pictures, and he's Puerto Rican. That does not mean you co-created or even created the culture. You were a spectator riding the wave, riding the dick. And just remember, y'all, remember that their families, we talk in the 70s, their families would tell them, why are you hanging with them niggas and playing that jungle music? The people that gravitated towards black culture in that time, they were the rebellious kids. The rebellious kids. Them that got condemned from their family because they all just stood on their own heritage and their culture and their music and things of that nature. This is what bothers me. Look how these
legendary photographer who took hip hop's first baby.
The swag, how they talking and all that. That shit. You know what? I'm gonna get into the other videos, man. I'm gonna get right into it because that shit get me pissed off. Y'all niggas was not dressing like that. Y'all niggas brought nothing, and I hate that because I have Puerto Rican friends. I just spoke to my nigga Tito Burrito. My nigga Tito, I love that nigga. That nigga cooked crack on the terrace in a jar You know the little flame shit that you put under the when you cook out under the you know the aluminum foil pans to keep it warm and all that shit. The nigga cook the shit in the jar and all that. That's my guy. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, fuck that, man. Like, I'm pissed. Anyway, we're gonna go here because I know I gotta get up early. But look, I was gonna play more, but I'm gonna go with hip hop historian. Listen, look at all his videos. Hip hop historian. Y'all go to hip hop historian. I'm telling y'all. I watched 5 videos. I was up till like damn near 6 in the morning. I'm glad I had to get up around 3 to go to work at 5. Go to hip hop historian and watch the videos. He breaks it down. He don't even talk. He shows. But his editing game got to, you know what I mean? It kind of takes long to get to the next segment, but it's all good. He is marvelous, nevertheless. But just check it out. This is track 2. Check it out. Just check it out. And I'm going to shut the fuck up, too. Now, please. This is track 2 that Derek the Colonizer, Dr. Cologne, excuse me, was talking about that track 2 because there's a documentary that came out in the 90s where this dude in the early 90s, I played this like 2021, where he was saying that where they got their style from was from the black community. You understand what I'm saying? And then he retracted years later to say that it wasn't like that. But this is his story. They're gonna read. There's videos, but just be patient. Just be patient. This is his words early on his origins to become a b-boy. Just please be patient. That's all I ask. And I'm not gonna interrupt anything, but just please be patient because they're gonna read as well. Let's go. Fuck that, man. Y'all Puerto Ricans, y'all gotta stop. Stop it.
This was the story of the parents of Luis Mateo, a young boy who was born on November 26, 1962.
Please listen. I'm going to mute my mic, and I'm not going to say not one word. Just please listen. I'm going to mute my mic.
In Bronx. This was the story of the parents of Luis Mateo, a young boy who was born on November 26, 1962 in Bronx, New York. Luis, who lived on 176th Street and Bathgate Avenue, would later become known as Track 2. He recalls, in 1973, I had a black friend named Jerome that danced at school. He was doing moves that I thought were great. I actually thought he was making them up. I normally watched American Bandstand on Saturdays, but when I went over my other black friend's house on a Saturday morning and I saw Soul Train for the first time, I figured out where Jerome got his moves. The Soul Train dance show, which was filmed in Los Angeles, was broadcasted on Metro Media Television, Channel 5, at 11 a.m. on Saturday mornings and at 11:30 p.m. on Saturday evenings. Track continues. It was the first time I had ever seen the whole different dance culture and heard the funk style of music. I was raised listening to music like mambo, rumba, and the Puerto Rican jabaro music.
Just peep it. Peep it. It takes long. That's why I say his editing game is, you know, like sharpen it up a little bit. It takes long to get to the next like video or whatever, but this is really good.
I never caught anything. Yeah.
Look how these Latin people respectfully give credit, but denies, especially this one. But just peep game. All right.
I guess so, but
that's
some people say Soul Train. But see, I wasn't into Soul Train.
Yeah, but Soul Train was a New York-based thing.
No, it was Soul Train was West Coast.
No, I mean a New York-based thing. Soul Train was in a
Soul Train started in Chicago.
Yeah,
right. Chicago, and then moved to Los Angeles. But it took its crowd to Los Angeles.
Yeah, but what's the other one we were talking about that James Brown also had?
Oh, the James Brown, man.
He had his own show too in Atlanta, right?
Yeah, but I never watched those shows.
Yeah, but I'm saying, but that wasn't on TV for us.
Right.
It was limited. It was limited.
Like when I saw him dancing the first time, I'm like, oh shit, this kid's, he's crazy with it, right? But he was never an influence for me in dance because I never saw him.
Who are you talking about?
James Brown.
Oh, James Brown.
I didn't see him till much later on, and so, but his music was an influence for me because I danced to his music, right?
Yeah, but he was a big influence in the black community.
He was a bigger influence in the black community, right?
No, he's a legend. Forget about it.
Right. And I love his music.
And what a lot of guys cut out is that James Brown started in Atlanta, Georgia. He's a Southerner.
Yes.
And a lot of the funk music comes from the South.
He has an amazing story, bro.
Yeah.
And he was tremendously gifted. Bro, the way he danced, though, was like, when I first saw him, I'm like, holy shit, this dude is amazing, right? And so, but I had never seen him in the early 70s. I never saw him because he wasn't on TV and the shows I watched.
Right.
And when I watched TV, usually because I was out in the streets all day. And then at nighttime, I would watch the Late Show, the Late Late Show, the Late Show, right? And so that's where I got influence from. Of course, I watched the Honeymooners.
Dude, I didn't even know that he had that show, bro. Till you just recently.
But you see the denial. But let's keep it moving. Listen to Charlie Chase. This is old footage. You cannot try to revise what you said early on because you were speaking your truth.
And I'm making all kinds of noise and I'm driving my mother crazy. And people that would come to my house, or sometimes I bring my set out into the park. People would criticize me, Latinos especially. Like they would tell me, "What are you doing playing that Jungle Bunny music?" Like they were really opposed to me doing this. Because they said, "You're Latino, do what you're supposed to do." And it's like, supposed to do, I didn't know I was supposed to do anything. But I was getting a lot of flack from Latinos for doing what I was doing. But I ignored it, I basically didn't listen to them. I just put my blinders on and just kept on my path. I just, I don't know. They were closed-minded. You have to understand, in 75, there was a completely different frame of mind when it came to things. Everybody was into Hector Lavoe.
We have a wide age demographic here.
Why are you why are you playing that Jungle Bunny music? Everything was Black American. All the influence. We're going to go back in time, too. Back in time.
Big Boom. Yeah, that's correct. That's who I learned from. DJ Jimmy. Yes, he was real good. This guy, he could mix the records. Boy. I mean, he fascinated when I first started to play. I said, this kid is nice. So I told him to teach me. He wouldn't teach me. He said, just watch me. Man, just watch me. So I would just stand there and watch him. Then he said to me, yo, you want to hand me those records? So I became his record boy. I would be there looking at him. Damn, how he did that. And I would write the songs down. Little did he know that I would write the songs down. So when he would leave, I would start DJing. You get it. That was nice. People would wake up and go, who's that? Jimmy is here? I didn't know Jimmy is here. I said, nah, that's Boom. Yo. They would be like, get out of here. That's Boom. He's getting good like that already? Sir Norin Rad. What kind of music did DJ Jimmy play? Big Boom. Disco. That's disco. Hustle music. Sir Norin Rad. Kid, TDK, stated that in the beginning the Disco Kids crew wasn't into b-boying. When it started, all its members would do was the hustle and top rocking. Then by 1978, they picked up b-boying and took it very seriously, having regular practice sessions at the dungeon. Big Boom. Yes, that's correct. Sir Norin Rad. So as far as the breakbeats are concerned, who taught you about them? Big Boom. DJ Lele. Yeah, when I used to go to 129 and see DJ Lele, that's when I learned about the breakbeats. Sex Machine. Yellow Sunshine. I would look for these kind of beats.
Now, I didn't know anything about, to be honest, DJ Lele. DJ Lele was popular way before DJ Kool Herc. And just remember, Kool Herc was not a good DJ at all. but they break down DJ Lele. I didn't even know about him, but that's a Black American.
Was other gangs like the Peacemakers?
Shout out to Charlie Rock, who I was just speaking to 3 days ago. Like I was telling y'all, this Charlie Rock.
The Ghetto Boys, Ghetto Brothers. Was they joining Zulu Nation?
No, they're separate entities. Peacemakers had their own crew. They had a crew called Fun City.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What, B-boy crew?
Some of them were B-boys.
Music?
Some of them B-boys. Some of them play music. My man D Lele, he did some DJing.
Before Kool Herc, because everything was popping with Lele.
Everything like that. But they had their own crew over there by Vice Avenue.
And they called it was a spade.
That's Redhead Lele. Okay. There's two Leles. Okay. Redhead Lele is a spade. Then there's Peacemaker Lele.
Okay, so
two different people.
So in
I'm a fan for Rockwell Association, and I've been doing this for God knows how long, since Charlie Chase has been spinning. I was living around Beaumont Avenue. I was telling Charlie Chase today, 2340.
Remind y'all, Charlie Chase is their first DJ, the first Latin DJ that was part of the Cold Crush, Grandmaster Caz. All right, like he said in the documentary, even before the documentary, Puerto Ricans had. Matter of fact, hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna play it, but I have this saved on here. Hold on. Let me give y'all exactly what he said. I think I still have it. Just please be patient with me. Be patient, because I'm not patient myself. So hold on. I don't. Did I delete it? I think I did. Hold on. I think I did delete it. I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, I think I did delete it. But Grandmaster Caz, I'm pretty sure y'all seen it already, that he said Puerto Ricans had no influence on hip hop. Yeah, I deleted it off this. I needed space. But anyway, let's keep it moving. I'm sorry. Let's keep it moving.
Before Beaumont Avenue, hearing about a guy named Charlie Chase, okay, back in 1975. And that was my inspiration to go out there and start dancing, okay? Back in 75, though, before Charlie Chase, even before Charlie Chase's time, you all heard of Kool Herc. Yeah. Kool Herc was the first DJ, right? Not. No, he was not. It was Lele, the first DJ. And I'm paying homage to Lele from Fun City Crew, okay? He was the first DJ to start this, okay? Fun City.
You heard him say it. No. Kool Herc was not the first DJ. It was the Fun City Crew, DJ Lele. That is a Puerto Rican right there.
Crew over at 129. Charlie Chase was taking over 118. A few times we threw our sound system out there with Charlie Chase and was DJing.
For that invention, because some people don't even know they created something, and I'm not.
That's Batch from TBB, the Bronx Boys or the B Boys or whatever. That's the acronym of TBB. This is the same person who told Derek Colon, the colonizer, on live stream, which is still around, and I showed y'all a while ago, where he says that it did start about Puerto Rican. It was a Black American culture. So this is the same guy, Batch.
Mine. When I see that now, how they do the B-boy with the radio, I mean, damn, I wonder if that was me. But you're not gonna know. Right. And even if you try to put it out there, Bruce is gonna look at like when I tell motherfuckers, yo, I put Crazy Legs down. I see Deuce in the background go, this guy's fucking crazy. I'm like, God damn it, I hate saying that shit. Right. But when they come to find out, they be, oh shit, that was Batch. Batch, fuck this motherfucker here. The name Batch is what carries a lot of weight.
Yo, Batch, did this radio stuff that happened like when you was at Poe Park?
Which one?
When you carried the radios or?
No, this is like in the 1970s.
So you guys were chilling at Poe Park at that time?
No. During that time, I was all South. let's be mindful that in 1977, you know, most of the people that consider themselves hip hop, they was from the South Bronx. South Bronx should get all the credit for this goddamn hip hop shit, because to be honest, where DJ Kool Herc created hip hop is on the west side of the Bronx. But I don't remember too many people going to the west side during the 1970s and even the beginning of in the mid 80s. Everything was always somewhere, wherever there was a jam, it was in the South Bronx.
And that's why we have to understand he was on the west side of the Bronx, and everything was popping off in the South fucking Bronx. That means that tell you that Kool Herc was going to those parties and those jams to absorb, to take in, to study, to mimic, to take back home and do his own thing. He was not even a great DJ. Kool Herc is only the person that only let the B-boys, he only played music for the B-boys because, you know, it was disco, this, that, and that, but they let the dudes rock out and you know, B-boy, breakdance, this, that, and the third. They only had their little segments. Kool Herc was only the person who just played the exact music that the only B-boys that they wanted to play. That was it. But hip-hop is not music per se. It's the culture. It's literally not just the music. Listen, I know y'all know, but music is a musical expression of your culture. That's with any rapper. I can spit right now. I am musically expressing the culture that I live, that I'm living through, that I'm living around. The music is only the expression of the culture. That's it. The culture has to be there before the music, because if you don't have no culture, what the fuck are you saying when they press record on the music? That's why I'm like, niggas is real slow. Music is only the form of expression of your culture. Motherfucker.
When you hear rappers talk at KRS-One, who give us mad consideration, you know that. KRS-One recognize me.
Right.
And
shout out.
It's always KRS-One, baby. Peace. Love you, baby. One. Yeah, that's the man. You know, so those are the people that added that really solid, substantiated element to the culture. You know, and then here came Run DMC, and then they just they smashed it. So basically, you're never gonna have the original motherfuckers get glorified for something that they create. You're not gonna have that.
Did you hear what he just said? The original people is not gonna be credited for the shit that basically they created. It's gonna be the people who took the torch. I'm gonna bring it back. Listen to what he said.
It came Run DMC, and then they just they smashed it. So basically, you're never gonna have the original motherfuckers get glorified for something that they create. You're not gonna have that. It's always gonna be the motherfucker that took it to that other level.
Like
you get
who made it dope, kind of like Taki. You like,
yeah,
got recognized for it.
That's just how it is. Look, if you ask me, who was the first DJ I ever saw, Blacker Than Blacker, my little motherfucking man, DJ Lele from Fun City Crew, Peacemakers. Okay, much respect to him. That was my dust partner. He was older than me. He was so cool. Little black, he looked like that little black doll, bro. He's badass, ugly little motherfucker. But let me be careful, because he got some badass songs out here today.
I'm gonna skip after that because it's just breaking down who DJ Lele was. Black, like he said, a little ugly motherfucker, but this, that, and third. We're gonna skip that. But just know, Kool Herc, he is not the first. Never been. That's him again. Say the same thing. Now check it out.
People could tell you everything about.
One of the first DJs that we knew was out there from PM City, from PM City, who called Lele. Lele was a tecato. Cool brother. He used to steal the power from the poles, and he used to bring his little home xylophone or whatever they call the record players. They used to pick up the needle and put it on there, and he had his amps, steal this shit, and he would go in there and with a bag of dope and just start doing his shit. And,
now that time, do you guys hear about Kool Herc, or this is even...
Kool Herc was on another side of where we at. That's the come you see that Kool Herc. We was on another side, so there was in Cedric. We used to Mohegan, Bronx River. We're more in Tremont.
Okay.
Fingerlings, Black Spades, Black Falcons, Javelins. That type of shit was out there. So
now you're watching all this, right? You're watching all this happen. You're watching all this happen.
I'm watching from a distance. You know why? Because
we knew where we was gonna go to. We know who's gonna be there. Especially around 180th, because that's where Theodore come from. That's where the Mercedes ladies come from. That's where they come from. Being from CD Crew. That's the Peacemakers. DJ Lele, one of the presidents of the Peacemakers. He was the guy that threw the fucking parties for us in 120.
And to be honest, that looked like track 2 right there too. Track, because I don't know if that's track 1, but track 2, he looks just like track 2, who was at the beginning of this video. Let me look at that's 1648. Don't that look like the same person? Right there, right here. Look at this picture right here. That looks like the same person. This is like the early 90s picture of him. That's him. That's him. But anyway,
you couldn't set an equipment or anything there without they say so. That's just a fact.
So you're saying so?
And this bird ass colonizer ain't saying nothing.
Also, so Salsa was the ones that were kind of.
Listen to this.
I know you said that salsa was named later on.
Listen to this.
With the Fania All-Stars, the Hector Lavoe, Eddie Palmieri, like all those dudes that were creating the salsa in New York City. Were you involved a lot mostly on the music side? Like, besides being that you got a family background that were musicians, were you like performing? Were you helping out? Were you doing internships with people that were doing music stuff?
Well, no, in the Spanish, I really didn't participate like my cousins. They were really, they play congas and bongos and everything else. My father wanted, sometimes he would play and bring me on the stage to play, like a piano thing, I'll play some, stuff. But you could tell I didn't want to do it. I was more into the funk and soul disco. I didn't know, I was.
And where did that come from? That you're like, the fact that you have Puerto Rican families like me. I'm Dominican, but it's kind of the same. Puerto Rico, Cuba, we're all Taínos ancestors. Yeah. But what made you lean more on the funk and the breaks and all that instead of like aiming more at the that typical Puerto Rican type of thing that you're listening to? Because you got your ancestors there are playing the salsa. You play some disco funk, they'll look at you like, what are you doing? So what made you lean that way?
Well, because you watch TV shows and you're watching Soul Train and all these American Bandstand and all these shows, the Jackson 5 and all these Temptations and the Four Tops. And in school, when you're in school, that's what the music was, the funk and soul, disco. That's what it was. Dancing the hustle, and stuff like that. So as you get older, dances change, a little music changes, as I got.
As you already see that. Oh, hold on. as you already see that, you know that these motherfuckers playing the congos and all that shit. They wanted to listen to funk and soul. We was already your inspiration. They don't want to give us credit for nothing. We are the culture. Not near no other people are the culture. We are the culture. I'm about to pull something else up real quick, man. All right, hold on. I got another page pulled up. Just give me a second. Let me cue it up for y'all. Cue it up. All right, I'm waiting for it to load up. It's coming. Hold on. God damn it. Shit. All right, let's listen to this. It's only 1 minute. Oh, I got my camera. All right, hold on. You're going to see the ceiling. Well, you can't see anyway. Let me turn my camera off. Hold on. Hold on, soldier. Shout out to Brooklyn Marlboro Projects right there. You already motherfucking roll. You already roll, nigga. Okay. Latin musicians. Latin. This guy is Latin. And I'm going to play like two, maybe. I'm going to play like two, probably 4 more videos, and I'm getting up out of here because I really want to go in depth on Thursday. This Thursday. We're going to shut this shit down.
The Boogaloo era was from the black music. That was the Boogaloo. That was black music, Boogaloo. But on Bang Bang.
Yeah. Hold on. Before I go any further, get them likes up, man. I don't even know how many likes it is. But like I said before, please go to Hip Hop Historian. When I go off live, click on this page. Get those numbers up. Subscribe to that page and literally look at the videos. Salute to him. And go to Truth Savior as well. Check it out, man. I'm going to bring it back.
The Boogaloo era was from the black music. That was the Boogaloo. That was black music, Boogaloo. But on Bang Bang, you had the same feeling. You could do the same dance, the Boogaloo dance, to that tune because it gave you that backbeat feeling. As people was, they was doing the Boogaloo and whatnot. So
I'm gonna try. Matter of fact, because it says go in the comment section for the full video. That's the stream, but like I said, follow them. I'm going back to my history, so just bear with me. That interview with Estelle and Slick Rick is not they don't have the full video up on it. But hold on, just bear with me. Which one I should click on? Yeah, check this one out, man. This is from the the 40s and 50s. I'm not even going to say anything. Just check it out, man. Check it out. I'm glad this man did his due diligence.
Nobody really knows who.
This man did his due diligence on this motherfucker here. Real shit.
Did the first drum solo. Historians say that people like Chick Webb, Baby Dodd, Zooty Singleton, they all did like breaks.
Years was worshipped by every drummer of swing, who was born a hunchback and lived but 37 years, was worshipped.
Remember that name, Chick Webb. Remember him. Black American, FBA, etc. who created the break beats, the drum breaks. Thank you, Virgo Smith.
By every drummer who ever heard him. His sense of swing, showmanship, explosive breaks and solos, and use of the trap kit as a true instrument touched every percussionist who came after him. I remember the great Gene Krupa telling me that in those days when Chick Webb was at his highest point, when he had Ella Fitzgerald singing with him, Gene was with Benny Goodman, and they used to play a battle of bands at the Savoy Ballroom in Harlem. And every time Gene knew that, he'd say, well, I'm going to get another drum lesson tonight. He had a tremendous amount of technique, and what he could do better than almost anybody is, in those days they had what you call the shout chorus. After you played the head arrangement and everybody played the solo, then you got ready to play the shout chorus, which is going home. And it was always set up by a 4-bar drum break or an 8-bar drum break. And he could really do that better than anybody. Technique, musicianship, he had it all. And it was just a God-given talent. That was Chick Webb. Gene Krupa synthesized and simplified all that had come before and imbued it with a sense of style and showmanship that truly brought the drums out front. By sheer force of personality,
Krupa is what you call the Elvis of the drums. He made a long career of this. Now I'm gonna have to trim it. I'm gonna have to skim through it because they're gonna play in this video his whole set, which is very long, very long. So I'm gonna skim it. I'm just gonna play it just a little bit for you to get it, and then I'm gonna have to skip it because it's gonna be long. All right, let's go.
And his dedication to percussion, he made the drums a solo instrument and the drummer a musician to be respected. As part of Benny Goodman's band, from 1935 to 1938, Krupa became the first jazz musician to become a matinee idol.
The 1930s, he has become the face of the drums and the innovative. Like I said, he is like the Elvis. Okay, but let's keep it pushing, man.
And his name is still magic.
The drummer, that's Gene Krupa.
One of these is Gene Krupa. To many people, Krupa is the epitome of the swing era, the wild,
the epitome of swing era. Knowing that's our creation. You see the dances, the swing dances, that's black. But they always have to be a white face to validate an era which was created by Black Americans. But this is Gene Krupa as he's in his 60s or maybe I'd probably say 70s, but let's go.
Gesticulating drummer, hair falling over the eyes, taking lengthy solos. In fact, he was very much more than that. He was a man whose basic technique was derived from the great colored drummers of the past, such as Chick Webb and Joe Jones.
Of course, I came out of Chicago, and mainly there it was Baby Dots, Davy Tuff, George Wetling, Zooty Singleton, Tubby Hall. Then when I got to New York, Chick Webb was a very great influence on my playing. Manzi Johnson, Cozy Cole, and of course, relaxation was to go down on 52nd Street. And at that time, Basie was appearing on 52nd Street.
What do we have here now? So this is the studio, right? See, you have the bass, drum, the snare drum, the two tom-toms, two cymbals, and a saxophone.
I think the first time Joe Jones ever heard me was somewhere in Minneapolis. And when I told him how much I enjoyed his playing, he said, well, man, I was trying to play like you. And here I am trying to play like him. So I know that every opportunity I would visit with Joe to pick up what I could. And I like to think that he felt the same way about me. Joe, to me, being a drum man, is the sound of Count Basie. I'll roll to that.
We were always the influence. Always the influence.
Strange as it might seem, you might come into the
But you see it. Let's keep it pushing. I ain't gonna kill y'all, but you see the influence, and you see the swag in it. Bonus. Bebo Valdez, Afro-Cuban musician band leader. Let's listen to what he has to say.
En el 37 hicimos una orquesta de jazz.
We formed a jazz orchestra at the I can't even see that conservatory.
Nos gustaba ya en conservatorio. Hicimos una orquesta de jazz los alumnos. Disfrutaba mucho de la música americana.
We love American music as usual. American music is Black American music.
Disfrutaba mucho del jazz. Disfrutaba mucho de la música romántica y éramos fanáticos y seguidores
and followers. See, we have to skip hip hop. We have to go beyond hip hop to get what we call the essence, the heartbeat, the inception. These Puerto Rican niggas can say whatever they want to say now. You can say whatever the fuck you want to say now, but when we talking about culture, culture has to go way beyond the 80s and the 90s and 2000s, baby. The essence come from which they came, meaning there is a chronological timeline from where it was the day zero until day now. If you compare any Latin, we ain't talking about Jamaicans, any Latin history, and we talking musically, No, excuse me, because music is the form of expression of culture. Culturally, Latin on any island did not possess the sauce, the Laries, the seasoning. It don't compare. Like he said right here, Angel Diaz, and followers.
De las orquestas de aquel tiempo, como la de Duke Ellington, la de Benny Goodman, la de Thelonious Monk, un pianista llamado Fats Water.
Flashback.
I'm gonna shut up after this. Just look at this. Look at this. Is why I say we have so much footage. We got footage. Puerto Ricans that's out there in the world, and I say this with all due respect, you have to show me, not from the 80s, man. We talking about culture. Go back, nigga. Because that's how hip hop became what it was, because they was rapping back then. And look at my baby girl from Brooklyn. Look at my baby girl from Brooklyn, goddammit. The Horn. Shout out to Red Fox, rest in peace. The Horn. If y'all know, then you know.
I love for you. Like Jack Horner in the corner. Don't go nowhere. What do I care? Your kisses are worth waiting for. Believe me, I don't stay out. Well, thank you. No place to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving all my love for you.
Before descarga, we're gonna break that down too.
I don't stay up late, got no place to go. I'm home about 8, just me and my radio. Ain't misbehaving, saving my love for you.
You don't see no Puerto Ricans even grooving and moving like that, man. You have to stop.
End of flashback.
Go to the video. Hold on. I might click on this one. Let me see. It's probably the stream shit, right? Let me see what this. It's another window pulling up. Just hold on. Hold on. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look at everything. I don't want to go off course right now, but let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it pushing right now. Hold on. Let me see where I'm at. I'm sorry, y'all. All right. Let's go back. Matter of fact, let's go here. Shout out. Make sure y'all subscribe to his platform, man. He definitely breaks it down, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Wait, hold on. What that say? Hold on. Let's go back. It says, my partner Wiz caught a flashback from Ricans for being with me. Latins and blacks weren't close. Let's. All right, this is a quick sidebar. Hold on.
Like the muscle. It was just me and him. And me, I'm a hip hop nigga. I'm playing music. All right. If something happened or gotta happen, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. But him, nigga say something wrong, man, and that's it. And we would walk down the street, man, Puerto Ricans, because he was half Cuban, half Puerto Rican. Me and him walking down the street like night and day walking together. But we both fly, you know what I mean? Puerto Rican walk by. Moreno. As soon as I hear that Moreno shit, I'll be like, oh shit. That nigga out, he would shit back, and we just walk away. I don't know how many niggas he left in the street behind that shit right there. You know what I mean? So when he got knocked, everybody else that was down with me from there on was under me, younger than me, or whatever, you know what I mean? Niggas I went to school with that. So I never say it was 50-50. And even by the time Fat Joe came along, I think it wasn't still 50-50, but the numbers had kind of risen to some point. And if you look at hip hop today, count every motherfucker on the planet in hip hop, it's still gonna outweigh black's gonna.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
And that was my position.
You know what I mean? Because it started out that way. You know, and it is what it is. Not to say that nobody's welcome, because this is the most welcoming motherfucking culture or music genre you ever seen. How many niggas you see doing country music?
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay. Or doing Spanish music.
Mm-hmm.
Right. See, everybody gravitate towards our shit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but if you look, it's very disproportionate as far as how many people you see doing A shit. Okay, how many black people can even speak Spanish?
Not many.
How many Spanish people can speak English?
Plenty.
That right there, that's one thing that makes it easier for you to assimilate into our culture than it is for us to assimilate into yours.
Absolutely.
It's so simple of what he said. It just sums up everything. It seemed like we have to dig in the crates and show footage for them to understand, because just those simple words is disproportionate. If it was 50-50, Fat Joe came later. And when he said the numbers have risen, it haven't. We're not talking about Young M.A. She came in the early 2000s. Young M.A. came out 2015. Fat Joe came out in like 93. But he got down with digging in the crates. DTC. He was down with a whole black group to make his bones. Who the fuck else? Come on, man. The numbers, if it was 50-50, the numbers would be solely exactly the same. That's why Crazy Legs, I don't even know how these dudes are important. They are not important because B-Boying died out literally in 86. 86, 87, 88 and up. We don't see B-Boys. Your career died. The Asians took it. Shit, if anybody want to talk about who kind of fucking took it somewhere, yeah, the Lions did this, that, and the third, but shit, the fucking Asians kept it alive in Asia and China and all that crazy shit. What is these dudes talking about? We don't speak Spanish, but they speak a lot of English. And the majority of them speak like black English, if you will. I'm not even going to play the rest of this. I'm going to play one more video and I'm getting out of here because I got to be to work at 3 o'clock tomorrow. Literally. So I got to wake up 1 in the afternoon. Let me try to play one more. Because like I said, I'm gonna try to have a real great live stream coming up. I gotta get hip hop historian. Y'all need to go subscribe, man. Let's see. Hold on. Let's go. Let me. All right. Let's check this one out. Let's check this one. Now they play a whole bunch of the Spanish music, but listen to what the guy said. This is descarga. All right, he gonna break down the meaning of descarga, the shit that Derek the Colonizer. Yeah, it is Derek Colon. Derek Colonizer has been always trying to hold on to that descarga.
Que traigo es la descarga total.
Now, I'm not going to say it don't sound good. Oh, yeah, but that's just not our groove. We are a rhythmic group of people. If we hear something that sounds good, okay, this shit sounds good. The horns, this, that, and third, this, that, and third, but that ain't our groove. Y'all can influence us, but we damn sure influence them. But check it out.
We are now listening to the music of Cuban-born Latin jazz artist, flautist Maraca, doing the title track from the CD called Descarga Total, and using a Afro-Cuban jam session-like format commonly referred to as Descarga. Hello, I'm Tony Vasquez, and welcome to my Latin Perspective Latin Jazz radio show featuring the very best in both classic and contemporary Latin jazz music. In this edition of Latin Perspective, we are going to take a look at the descarga, starting with its origins through its evolution and its use in 21st century Afro-Latin Latin jazz music. In addition, we will be featuring the music and the musicians.
Hold on. Wait. Latin jazz. Just the title in itself. Sorry, I'm not going to talk too long, but I don't give a fuck. Just the term Latin jazz. Why it has to be Latin jazz? Because it's a Latin expression form of jazz, y'all. That in itself should just break down every other fucking barrier or assumption. You understand what I'm saying? But let's go, man. I'm tired of these niggas. I might get on camera. I might look crazy and just spaz the fuck out. I don't think so. Kiss my ass. Yes, I love my Afro Latinos too. We love y'all. Virgo Spirit, I love them too. I love them. But y'all gotta stop fronting, man. Y'all niggas gotta stop fronting. Y'all niggas, I swear, man, it bothers me so much, man, because our culture, man, like these we are too open arms, man. I don't know if y'all watching or really looking at what's going on around us, because I'm gonna say this. We know that the internet is a form of expression, almost musically. It just, the internet shows exactly what, the internet is exactly, they show exactly how people feel. When you type and you post, it is a form of what you feel and what you feel is right. Your inner feelings or how you really think. That's it. So we have to take or look at it for exactly what it is, for face value, because people are showing you exactly how they feel. The internet is a form of people's inner expressions or how they feel about things. Anyway, I know I'm talking, but kiss my ass.
Who were pivotal figures in the music's historical development. Get it off. Cuban term taken from the Spanish
Sounds good.
The word descarga was a Cuban term taken from the Spanish verb descargar, that literally meant to fight, to talk too much, or to simply let it out or get it off your chest. However, in Havana, Cuba, during the early 1950s, the word descarga took on a new entire meaning. It was when some of the greatest innovators that played at the Havana tourist clubs would gather for after-hour jam sessions, fusing the free-form improvisations of jazz with Afro-Cuban rhythms and musical styles. One of the musicians participating in the after-hours Cuban jam sessions was the legendary pianist Bebo Valdez, who at that time was the piano player and arranger for Armando Romeo's Tropicana Hotel Orchestra. One day, Mr. Valdez was approached by an American living in Havana by the name of Irving Price, who operated a record store called Andreas. Mr. Price told Bebo Valdez about Norman Granz, an American producer who did not believe that Cubans were playing jazz, and that Mr. Granz was interested in meeting Mr. Valdez and some of the other musicians who were participating in the Havana after-hour jam sessions. This meeting would indeed take place and would eventually lead to a recording session in Pan Art Studios on October of 1952, with Norman Granz producing 5 tunes with Bebo Valdez on piano, Alejandro Vivar on trumpet, Gustavo Mas on sax, Kiki Hernandez on bass, Rolando Alfonso on conga, and Guillermo Barreto.
Now, mind y'all, all this started in the early 50s, the Latin jazz, but our shit already started decades, 20 to 30 years way before. That's why it's called Latin jazz.
On timbales. The name of the group would be called Andreas All-Stars, named after Mr. Price's record store, Andreas. One of the tunes would be a Cuban jam session titled Con Poco Coco, the very first Cuban jam session ever to be recorded.
All right, I'm not going to go through all that. I'm going to play. Hold on, let me go to another one real quick. Tito Puentes, who they always go to, right? Let me see if I click on the right one. Yeah, right here, Tito Puentes. Now they're going to read. I just need y'all to stay focused with me. Please keep your attention span intact. All right, let's go. I'm gonna bring it back. Rest in peace to the funky drummer.
Put some.
When I oh yeah, I think this is it right here. Yo, I swear, man. Yo, please listen to the reading. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna say anymore. Just listen. Who they revere, Tito Puentes. Just listen to Tito Puentes. I want to bring it all the way to the. Oh man, this is where hip hop started from, right? This man right here, the funky drummer. The funky drummer. Clyde Clyde something. Hold on, what's his name again?
There's a lot of good drummers that can't dance.
They played with James Brown.
Oh yeah.
Can you guys
I'm
dance?
one.
You?
I don't dance.
You can dance? Okay.
This man should have died a billion, if not a trillionaire. Everybody got hip, man. This is the guy. He is hip hop. He's hip hop. God bless his soul. He's probably gone as well. Let's just give these two Black American icon legends a moment of fucking silence. For real. I wanted to give them an extra moment for their contributions, for their life, their struggles, everything. They sacrifice to be off the road, on the road, away from their kids, away from their fucking family, their wives, probably lost relationships due to them creating history. Y'all know how that go. Had to give them an extra moment of silence. But let's go.
I used to do it. I used to dance pretty good at one time. Stopped doing it. But see, here's the thing. He was a hoofer, man.
Thank you.
I keep using that word. And that, see, they all watch that stuff. If you, back then when you went to New York, if you got to the Apollo, Sandman, I'm trying to think of the guy name that did all the announcing, man. They were all in that movie. All these guys, man, were tap dancers. And they would start, you know how they would challenge each other. I got this move and I don't work this out. That's what they were doing. James would do that. One of the better people I knew would do that would be Sammy Davis Jr. Sammy Davis would go in, and don't think that bucket dance.
Yes,
Sammy Davis Jr. could do a little everything. But anyway, I'm just saying that's what they got together. And James was a hoofer, man.
He was a hot
dancer. He was a hoofer. And when you watch some of the stuff.
Hoofer basically means, because I just quote on, because I listened to this last night, well, this morning, like 4 or 5 in the fucking morning, like 3 in the morning, excuse me. I'm going to sleep like damn near 6 this morning. Hoofing basically means a dancer, like tap dancing and, boogieing, getting down. So that's the term of, tap dancing and dancing, period. Hoofing. Because what they call hoofs, that's horses' feet. Using their feet, hoofing. So that's dope in itself.
And the move that he was making on some of the things, you watch what he's doing.
And he started putting his dance grooves along with the band, the drum.
They talking about James Brown. So I'm gonna bring back a little bit to give context. They talking about James Brown because they was a part of James Brown group.
Hoofer, man.
He was a hot
dancer. He was a hoofer. And when you watch some of the stuff and the move that he was making on some of the things, you watch what he's doing.
And he started putting his dance grooves along with the band, the drums. He started putting them together himself. And we didn't know nothing about it. We didn't know.
I knew when I was playing. Right. I watched him and I knew what he was doing. And when I see him do little things, I was doing patterns against what he was doing. And when he came back to do it again, he got the hits were done. Yeah, I like that. And that's what I started. That's when hits started being done for him. Yeah.
And we didn't know what we were doing. We were just having a good time.
And mind you, he had like 2 drummers. James Brown, he had 2 drummers. So he was one of the drummers and he was one of the drummers. And you know that James Brown always gave them a moment to express themselves, meaning their own solo with the drums. And when Clyde Stubblefield, hold on, let me get his name correct. I'm sorry, goddammit. Stubblefield, when he did his shit, this dude right here, he said it. This dude is the foundation of hip hop, because he had the drum. He did the drum pattern that everybody took. I mean, there's not one person that you can even type in the comments section right now that did not use his beat. And I'm talking about the 80s. Fuck right now. I'm talking about that early 80s, even to now. But let's go. Rest in peace, King.
Yeah.
There were dances all around El Barrio on Friday and Saturday.
I'm gonna shut the fuck up right now because I have to get the fuck out of here. This is the story of Tito Puentes, who they revere. Let me tell y'all, just listen to a story. Just listen to this. It's read, but please be patient and be cognitive. All right, and I'm not going to interrupt.
Every Civica had live music. La Milagrosa Catholic Church was also a place that hosted dances, something many people in the neighborhood looked forward to summer, fall, winter, and spring. Another local club was Casita Maria, located at 110th Street and Lexington Avenue. Everybody got dressed up for the gatherings, and there was always live music. The parish in East Harlem had dances to raise money for the congregation. One weekend in 1935, Noro Morales and his brothers came in with the orchestra younger brother C, the flautist, and Humberto, the percussionist. In the audience were 15-year-old Jose Estevez, Joe Loco, 13-year-old Tito, and Johnny Rodriguez, who was 20 years old, and the sole supporter of 10 siblings. One of the younger brothers was Tito Rodriguez, a future band leader, singer, and dancer. Tito enjoyed the music, but at this time in his young life, his interests in music gravitated to the swing bands. Noro Morales was not a fan of the swinging jazz movement. He preferred to play the tempered music of his homeland, mixed with a few guaraches, some ballads, and even soft American music with a rumba beat. He was laid back and liked the easygoing sounds of Puerto Rico, like the danza, bomba, and plena. Tito often reflected that this was a time of emotional conflict for him. The Benny Goodman Orchestra was much on his mind. Looking back at this time, I don't think any of us, people my age, the teenagers like me and Joe, understood what was happening. We were Puerto Ricans with distinct cultural traditions. Our parents were dealing with incredible changes. Most of them did not speak English. It was difficult. Also, Nora was there. He played smooth and soothing music. But we liked Benny Goodman, jazz. By this time, as much as Tito enjoyed hoofing, he had to take it easy. A bicycle accident a few years earlier curtailed his maneuvers on the dance floor. His Achilles heel was severely damaged. Over the airways, in ballrooms, and on records, the way people dance was changed forever, Tito recalled. These bands responded to dancers, young dancers. It was exciting. In those days, many of the big bands used 2 or 3 dancing acts that they secured through booking agencies. Cab Calloway's orchestra, for example, might see an act he liked, and he would have the manager of the band track it down and book it for a future engagement. In the 1930s, the most well-known African-American theater circuits was called Round the World. Its tour comprised such independent theaters as the Howard in Washington, D.C., the Lafayette in Harlem, and the Royal in Baltimore. There were others. These dance acts coincided with the big band era. By the mid-1930s, many dancers had modified their routines to perform with the big bands on stage. Without warning or apparent preparation, they would insert a variety of floor and air steps, a spin or a flip, or syncopated pauses, other types of hesitations and twists, and then easily return to the routine. One of my favorite things to watch was tap dancers. Tito had his own tap routine as a dancer. He liked the snappy way dancers tapped and moved. I used to see him, every so often, do one of those steps. "Does it remind you of something?" he exclaimed. "The Palladium, of course." That also brought a gleam and a smile. "I thought once that I would either be a dancer or a stickball player," he laughed. It always impressed Tito to see the Hoofers perform with the big bands. Ani Coles worked as a single with Count Basie, Claude Hopkins, Jimmy Lunceford, Fats Waller, Duke Ellington, Lucky Millinder, Louis Armstrong, and Cab Calloway. Buster Brown toured with Count Basie and Dizzy Gillespie. Bunny Briggs worked in front of the Ellington Orchestra. Jenny Legan danced with Fats Waller's orchestra. There were so many, and Tito enjoyed watching many of them more than once. The premier stage and #1 testing ground in America was Harlem's Apollo Theater. Beginning in 1934, stage shows were built around such well-known jazz bands as those led by Duke Ellington, Count Basie, Don Redman, Chick Webb.
See how it says jazz? It's so much I could just break. We can just break down jazz, not Latin jazz. All of these people he naming is black legend icons, and Tito Puentes is. Because I pulled it up, and he was born in Harlem Hospital. Okay, cool. There it is. But it says Ernest Anthony Puentes Jr. Born in April 20 of 1923 to June 1st, 2000. God bless your soul, King. Real shit. Respect. Give respect when respect is due. God bless your soul. Matter of fact, let's give him a moment of silence. Why not? God bless your soul, King. Tito Puentes was an American musician, songwriter, band leader, temarello, and record producer. He composed dance-oriented mambo and Latin jazz music. So he is the founder, if you will, of the mambo and Latin music. He is revered. And what you are hearing is his story on where he got his as the hip hop co-creator Instagram bullshit ass account as we are the culture. No. We are the culture. Because guess where they got it from? Let's continue.
Fletcher, Henderson, and others. There were 4 or 5 shows daily. Each one started with a short film followed by a 7-act review. We forget that the dancing bands or swing era bands were tied to the dancing. It was all connected. Tito also used trained frontline dancers with his band. Even though he was limited in movement because of his accident as a teenager, he would get in with the dancers and do a few steps. The dancers were often contracted by the Puente Orchestra, by either Machito and Tito Rodriguez, or any big band that was playing at the Palladium. Some of these included Cuban Pete and Millie Donay, Augie and Margot, the Mambo Aces, and the Cha-Cha Taps. These were all popular in the 1950s, but Tito used them much like the swing era bands did. He was a showman. There were not only band battles going on, but dance battles as well, in the Lindy or Lindy Hop as it was called changed. The dancers did it all. The music was pulsating and the dancing was rocking. Between music lessons, going to school, and studying piano, Tito found time to visit the clubs in Harlem and in other parts of the city where the big bands were bruising each other. The Savoy's success in no small part is due to the famous Battle of the Bands, staged there with the dancers, creating visualizations of the music. You can imagine a young Tito Puente right in the middle of all this. He was not shy and liked to brag about his ability to move around the floor.
Beyond the vocabulary, Latin dancers find a great affinity with the values of Golden Age hoofers who were largely self-educated in their art form, each dancer respected for his unique style. Tap dancers rarely learned their craft in dance schools but instead refined it through friendly informal competition, in a tradition adopted by Mambo.
Please listen to this.
Dancers of the 1950s. Many Palladium-era Mambo dance acts modeled their own performance style on strategies utilized by tap dancers. Elegant dress, two-man precision dancing that incorporates solos to showcase individuality, integration of acrobatics and rhythmic footwork, and use of comedic gimmicks. The acrobatic tap dancing of Fayard and Harold Nicholas, captured in its full gravity-defying glory in films such as Down Argentine Way, 1940, and Stormy Weather, 1943, directly inspired several Mambo dance teams. Mambo Aces founder Anibal Vasquez recalled, "I saw the Nicholas brothers. And they flipped me, because you could see the excitement of the dancing. I wanted the classy of Fred Astaire and wanted the excitement of the Nicholas brothers. That's when we started the Mambo Aces. I started the synchronization. And I used to do a lot of splits, turns. I used to jump over a chair. On a split we used to finish my dance, both in a big split." Like the Mambo Aces, several other Mambo dancers began incorporating splits into their dancing in an effort to reproduce the effect of the Nicholas brothers acts.
I really hope y'all are listening to it. They got everything from our fucking people. I'm going to read it over, this little small part, and I'm going to interject as I'm reading. Hold on.
Jump over a chair. On a split we used to finish my dance, both in a big split.
Listen. Let's go. All right. Beyond the vocabulary, Latin dancers find a great affinity with the values of Golden Age hoofers. Golden Age. We have to really put these key words in perspective, not just read and just gloss over key highlighted words. Golden Age, meaning before, nigga. Golden Age hoofers who were largely self-educated in their art form because we have so much rhythm, we can hit a beat in between the beat and give it the physical emotion, meaning dance, and just hit it. You know what I mean? That's why self-educated is just like you just getting down on your own, let your own body flow to the rhythm and to the rhythm that's with in between the rhythm, that space that nobody hears, but your body just connects to it and synchronize with the next beat, the beat on beat. You think what I'm saying? But any motherfucker largely self-educated in their art form, each dancer is respected for his unique style. Tap dancers rarely learn their craft in dance schools, but instead refine it through friendly, informal competition in a tradition adopted, key word, adopted by mambo dancers of the 1950s. We're not talking 1980s Puerto Ricans. We ain't talking that. You already got Latin jazz from black jazz. We should just call it Black American jazz because we have to really start defining this shit. Adopted by mambo dancers of the 1950s. Many Palladium, era mambo dance acts modeled, keyword, modeled their own performance style on strategies utilized by tap dancers. That's another highlighted word. This is for the kids in the back. For everybody who's following, this is not for you. This is for the hard-headed, special ed, Ritalin pill taking, special ed kids in the back. Highlighted word, tap dancers, meaning Black American dancers. Elegant dress, two-man precision dancing that incorporate solos to showcase individuality. Integration of acrobatics and rhythmic footwork and use of comedic gimmicks. The acrobat tap dances of Fayard and Harold Nicholas capture in its full gravity defying glory in films such as Down Argentine Way, 1940s. And you know what? I'm going to end this with my great-grandfather too, because his shit came out. They was out since the 1940s. And my great-grandfather played with something McClary, one of the legendary jazz musicians ever. My great-grandfather and played with Ellis Fitzgerald. My great-grandfather, my bloodline. God bless your soul, Miss Melvana, my goddamn grandmother. You understand what I'm talking about? 1940s in stormy weather, 1943. My great-grandfather came out with his band, Hit That Jive Jack, was 5 years after stormy weather. 1948, that's when they dropped Hit That Jive Jack. But they was already out before then. So around this time, and they already rapping. Puerto Ricans, respectfully, give me something. Give me something. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm hyped, man, because listen, you got to stand on your culture. I don't give a fuck if there's one person in here. You have to stand on your culture. Anyway, as I continue to read, directly inspired several mambo dance team. Mambo Aces founder Annabelle Vasquez recalled, I saw the Nicholas brothers and they flipped me because you can see the excitement of the dancers dancing. I wanted the classy of Fred Astaire and wanted the excitement of the Nicholas brothers. That's when we started. Keyword, two keywords. When we started the Mambo Aces. I started the synchronization and I used to do a lot of splits. I can't see all that right there. Jump over chairs on the split. We used to finish my dance both in a big split. And I swear to God, as I was listening to this, as I was laying down, whatever, I knew they was talking about the Nicholas brothers because they always end their stuff with the split too. Come on.
Like the Mambo Aces.
I'm going to read it. And this is it. And I'm going to play that shit with Cab Calloway and the Nicholas brothers from Stormy Weather. And I'm going to play my great-grandfather. Me out of here. I've been here too long and y'all get it. I'm gonna read it, my damn self. Like the Mambo Aces, several excuse me, I'm too extra right now. Like the Mambo Aces, several other Mambo dancers begin incorporating, you know the keywords, incorporating splits into their dances, incorporating that flavor. Okay? In an effort to reproduce, another keyword, the effect of the Nicholas brothers, meaning copying so they can appeal to their audience, their Latin people, to spice it up, just like motherfucking Elvis when he was doing that, shaking his hips and all that shit and all that crazy shit. He was fucking copying all of us, all of our great ones, and he was uncovering all the songs, man. Elvis was a biter. He was a colonizer. Elvis ain't shit to me. Fuck him and John Wayne. Shout out to the you already know. 2 Mambo dance teams even went so far as to dance Mambo in tap shoes. Keywords. Charlie Carlos Arroyo explained, I used to watch a lot of movies and things like that. So the Nicholas brothers, I say, you know, I think I could do a few things like that in the Latin music. Why would you incorporate something? You already have something. But why would you incorporate the flavor? And I said, let me do the cha-cha to this. That's when I told my partner, let's get some tap shoes. Go to Capezio, put some taps on it. And I say, it's a guy who used to teach tap dancing. And I told him, I want to do a little soft shoe thing. You know, teach me how to do soft shoe thing. So he teach me a little bit of soft shoe. Listen, man, I'm not going no further than this. Public Enemy, you already motherfucking know. All of y'all copied Black Americans, man. And they know that. Y'all copycats. Copy. Y'all niggas is copycats. Get the fuck up out of here. Let's go here. Let's, and I even know this was from Stormy Weather, and I played this so many times. And you can see the rhyming in there with Cab Calloway. I know we've seen this before, but I have to play it again. Let's go, because I talk too much, and I really don't care.
What's gonna say that gate? Oh boy! What's gonna say that gate? Shalimar, Shalimar, Swanee Shore. Let me dig this jive once more, boy. Right on down to the gate. Oh boy! Got a big fine little gate. Now can't you hear those hep cats call? Come on, boys, let's have a ball. The jim jam jump it, jive makes you dig your jive on the mellow side. Hep hep. Hip hip. The jim jam jump is a silent jive, makes you 9 foot tall when you're 4'5". Hip hip. Hip hip. Now don't you be that incorru, get hip, come on, and then you follow through. You get your study food, you make up the jaunty jumpers like the Gators do. Jim jam jump is a jumping jive, makes you like your eggs on the Jersey side. Hip hip. Hip hip. The jim jam jumping jive makes you hep hep on the Mahala side. Diddly boodly boodly biddly bumpity goodly giddly bang 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 da da. Now I've told you about the jumping jive. Jim jam jumping jive. You got to dig this mellow jive, yes yes. You dig it on the mellow side. A boodly 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 boy. Boodly boodly boy. Biddly biddly gay. Boodly giddly bubbly gaga. A boodly jive boy. Going to gaga and the bomb bomb was eating at the pot.
Yo, don't you hear? I swear to God, I just caught that. Sorry to throw the groove off. Did you hear the Super Mario Brothers shit? Dinner. I don't know. That's crazy. Yeah, I just felt it just now. Can somebody that's Puerto Rican? Hold on, what goes on that? Cab Calloway is right back up on that. Look at that. I do not see no Puerto Rican up, and I don't see no motherfucking Tito Puentes. I don't see Jorge Velasquez. I don't see motherfucking Jorge Figueroa. I don't see none of that shit, man. Look at how beautiful people, man. Oh, that's my baby girl. Look at Lena Horne right there. Yo, I swear to everything, I gotta watch the movie Stormy Weather. I never seen it. I never seen it. Who seen Stormy Weather? I never seen it. But I swear I'm going to watch that movie, man. I'm gonna download Stormy Weather and I'm gonna watch it. That's our history, man. That's our people. Look at the Zook suits. This is look at this. Oh my, we not paying attention, man. Because we talking fashion now. We talking fashion, family. Look at the Zook suits. Okay. Malcolm X was still Detroit Red at the time. Matter of fact, I think he got locked up in 1943. This was the if I'm not mistaken, what's this 1940? When did Stormy Weather come out? Whatever. He went into 1943. He did 12 years. But anyway, look at the Zook suits. Look at the Zook. And then you know that the Spanish people try to take wearing the Zook suits. Yeah, I don't know if y'all know, but you better know now. And listen to the round. Nigga, he already doing double, triple time. Get the fuck up out of him. Yo, y'all have to stop, man. Y'all really do. Let me play my great grandfather real quick. Hold on. Let me I was trying to pull up something. Just give me a second. All right, I'm about to end this bitch right here. But hold on, man. Fuck that. Hold on, let me find something. Hold on, soldier. Then shout out to my road by eating aki and all that shit. Stewed fish and irritating that. Hold on. I can't. I had a fucking picture. I know I didn't delete the shit. Hold on. Let me see. So, me push the button. Me a fruiting. The Jamaicans gonna kill my ass. We are talking about. Let's say push the button. What button? Oh shit! I can't. I was gonna put up. Damn, man. I ain't gonna lie. I was trying to find a side picture of me and my grandfather. I know I saved it, but I don't. Because I do look like my great grandfather though. Like real talk, I look just like my great grandfather, man. Damn, I can't find. I saved it, bro. Any motherfucking who? Let me just go here. Fuck it. I thought I had it. All right. Anyway. 3 bees and a honey. That's my great grandfather right there. God damn it! All right. Shout out to my great grandfather Billy Forrester. I didn't know he was that well known. I didn't know shit. This song is from 1948. I know y'all heard this shit before.
Hit that jive jack, put it in your pocket till I get back. Going downtown to see a man, and I ain't got time to shake your hand. Hit that jive jack, put it in your pocket till I get back. Time and tide waits for no man, and I ain't got time to shake your hand. Stand on the corner, all full of jive, boy, 'cause you know that you're my boy, and of course we give you 5. Hit that jive jack, put it in your pocket till I get back. Time and tide waits for no man, and I ain't got time to shake your hand.
Right. I'm gonna leave that right there because I played it a few times already. So, but you know what's crazy? Hit that jive jack. Hit. You know what jive mean back in the days? Jive meant doing reefers or heroin. It was a slang term. Hit that jive jack. That could be it's three things. It could be I think cigarettes or something, but it's can you know those musicians did heroin in reefers. Hold on. Can somebody put me on to that? You know, and job can mean different things too. It like the style of dancing or whatever, that's 1940s and the 50s, and performed to swing music or rock and roll, a form of slang associated with African American jazz musicians. Perform jive or similar dance and popular music, and you know, and another form or another term is like you jiving. You know what I mean? Or you like you're lying. Stop playing. It's almost like saying stop playing, or like you saying stop capping. You jiving. So it's so many different terms. But within that song and context, hit that jive jack, put it in your pocket till I get back. I'm going downtown to see the man, and I ain't got time to shake your hand. standing on the corner, all full of jive boys, cause you know that you're my boy, and of course I give you 5. Hit that jive jack, put it in your pocket till I get back. Time in, time waste for no man, and I ain't got time to shake your hand. Come on, man. That's 1948 right there, bro. Puerto Ricans, please tell me something. I'm out this motherfucker. Gotta go to bed.